Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going through my hams, delts and arms training session to carry on from our training session series that we've got going on. So our first exercise we're doing is the inner thigh, and we're working here on the inner thighs to help loosen up the hip joints and work on building those abductors and adductors to help bring those 3D legs and make the legs look a lot wider than usual. I'm going to do 2 sets here of 6 to 8 and then 1 set of 12 to 16, and that's just to work through the different rep ranges and to make sure that we're maximizing sort of muscle hypertrophy and muscle growth there. Then the second exercise we're going into is our leg curls. We'll do some warm-up sets and then we'll work into our heavy top set of 6 to 8 reps, and then we'll do a back off set which is 12 to 14 reps. And here we're really working on slowing down the movement on the way down to maximize the muscle growth and muscle hypertrophy in the eccentric phase of lifting. And our third exercise we'll go into is a heavy sort of rack pull. Again, we'll do 2 sets of this, 1 set of 6 to 8 and 1 set of 12 to 14. And here we're working sort of on the lower back and the hamstrings and glutes. So really that posterior chain is getting a lot of work done on the rack pulls. We're going below the knee so we get more of a flexion at the knee to engage the hamstrings, and more of a sort of like a pull through rather than just sort of a lift up and a shrug that sometimes is above the knee. Fourth exercise we're into is a glute bridge or a glute raise, and we'll do this on the machine, the Booty Builder, or you can do it on your barbell or dumbbells or anything like this. And we're working on bringing our glutes all the way up and squeezing them at the top. I work around sort of with a little bit of different sort of foot angles to see which is the best feeling for me. What I can feel is working the glutes the most. I will determine sort of my foot angle here and foot position, so I play around with it a little bit. Next exercise we're going into our shoulders. So start off with some rear delt flies, squeezing out the back, and we'll do 1 set of 6 to 8 and then 1 set of 12 to 14. As you can see here, it's my second set, and we're slowly bringing them back in, crossing slightly over to ensure that we are making sure the rear delts are getting fully extended, and bring them back as far as we can to get them as shortened as possible and contracted. We will then move on to our side lateral raises with the cuffs, and the cables pair really well. So the cuffs allow you to take any pressure off of the shoulder joints and the elbows joints that usual dumbbells use, or like your D handles, and the cables here to ensure constant tension is brought to the delts rather than being assisted by gravity like you do with your normal dumbbells. So really here we're maximizing as much as we can the tension and the pressure off of the joints. We'll do 2 sets again, 1 set of 6 to 8 and another set of 12 to 14. We're really working delt through different rep ranges to ensure maximum growth and help give that V-taper a lot more sort of shape as well. And that's what we're really trying to do here. So my main goal is to get that V-taper. Then we'll move on to our second to last exercise, which is our cuffed tricep kickbacks, and we're doing them crossed just to allow for more flexion and tension. We're making sure to bring the elbows back once extended to fully extend those triceps, and this just allows for pretty much all of the heads of the triceps to get fully extended. And after that we will finish off with some preacher curls, which I've shown you before on my previous videos, so I won't bore you with that. And then that will be the whole session. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoy, and we'll see you next week. Make sure to like and subscribe.